Hello everybody, this is Lori and welcome to Lori Book Trials, and today we're going to do a review of Colleen Hoover's Verity. So stay tuned. Hi everybody, I'm back, ready for my review of Verity by Colleen Hoover. Remember, this is a book where the wife was in a car accident, and she's a writer and she can't finish her book. So this girl, her name is Lowen. Excuse me, I just took the dog out so my eyes are watering. But this girl, her name's Lowen. She was hired to finish the books that Verity can't write. Now, and she finds this manuscript, and it has secrets in there that Verity wrote. So, and she's starting to fall for the guy. None of this is spoiler because it tells you, but she's starting to fall for the guy. His name is Jeremy. Yeah, and he's got a son. And try to make sure I don't tell you anything that... Okay, so anyways, so she has to decide if she's going to tell Jeremy what she found or not. And I will say that stuff that you find out... Now, most of this is going to be spoiler because this book is hard to review without spoiling stuff. But I will say, a lot of the stuff that you're reading about this girl, wow, it is really awful. And that's all I can really say. I'm sorry, I know it's really short, but that's all I can really say without spoilers. Besides, I gave it 4 stars. I really didn't like the characters, but I love Colleen's imagination. And I liked the way she writes. I just did not like the ending, and I just didn't really care for the characters all that much. And I gave this 4 stars, which shows you that I really like the way she writes. Because usually, if I don't like any of the characters, and I don't like the ending, it will be at the most. The highest it would get from me usually, it would be 3, 3.5. So I gave it 4. So, yes. But now it's going to be spoilers, so if you guys do not want to be spoiled and you're planning on reading this, then please don't watch the rest of the video. I don't want to spoil you guys because, wow, what you read and what you find out and all this stuff. Yeah, I will say trigger warnings. There's a lot of triggery stuff in here. I'm not going to tell you what the trigger warnings are. If you want to know, I'll tell you guys down below in the comments, but I'm not going to tell you right now just in case no one wants to know. But yeah, if you guys don't want to know, bye. And everybody else that wants to listen, stay. All right, ready? Okay, I'm going to sit this down. So anyways, like I said, she finds this manuscript that Verity wrote, Lowen did. And when she's reading this stuff, like really sick stuff, like first... Verity talks about how she met Jeremy and all that stuff, which is fine. That wasn't, And then she starts writing she got pregnant. She was talking about how she wanted to kill that she went into the bathroom, after they had sex or something like that. She went into the bathroom and used a hanger or something and was trying to abort the fetus, or the fetus, because there's 2. And yeah. And all this other kind of sick stuff. And then later on, Lowen, thanks, because what you call it, dies, I forget what the one girl's name is. But she dies, but she has a peanut allergy. And she died because of the peanut allergy. She was at, I don't know if she was, staying at, a daycare overnight, or she was at somebody's house overnight, but yeah, she wound up, they said when they went in there the next morning, she was dead. And then they found out that it was because of, autopsy show that nothing, that it wasn't foul play or anything like that. And then she has this other daughter, and I forget what she is. I forget what's wrong with her. She has something wrong with her, and she doesn't talk a lot, and she can't express her feelings a lot and stuff. And yeah, and she talks. Oh, before this part, Verity was dreaming that the one daughter was going to kill the other daughter, and she was like going like, and then so she was kind of like attached to the one but not the other one, right? So anyways, so she thinks that she doesn't believe that it was an accident. She thinks that her sister, knew that there was peanuts or whatever, and got her to do it, eat it, whatever you want to say. And then she dies. And then we come to find out that, of course, she has another kid. His name's Cruz. He's still alive, so, I can remember his name. But anyways, he's still alive, and we find out that she takes Cruz and the other daughter to on a boat, and she makes it tip over or something. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember the exact details, but she tows Cruz to hold your breath, and whatever. And then and then he's like, save her, Cruz is a little boy, and all this stuff. Yeah. And anyways, so the other girl winds up dying. And yeah, it's just really, yeah. What am I forgetting? I was going to say something else. Oh, and we also find out that Verity has been, the whole time, been faking it. She's not really as hurt as she was saying she was. And anyways, long story short for that part, Lowen decides that she's going to tell Jeremy, because Jeremy doesn't believe her because of something that happens. I'm not going to spoil everything, but anyway, something happens, and he doesn't believe that Verity, is faking it. So, yeah. And so she tells him, she gives him the manuscript, and then he winds up killing his wife, Verity, and Lowen helped, because he was gonna, her at first, it was like, you think that she was like talking him out of not killing Verity, but he winds up killing Verity, and she tells him how to do it. Okay, now I can't remember how many months later, but she's pregnant now, Lowen, and they're leaving the place. I mean, they went back to where Jeremy and Verity lived, and Cruz talks about like how his mom put stuff somewhere, and Lowen finds another paper, and in this paper, Verity is saying, oh, this isn't really true, that she was doing this all like I don't know if it's role play, but you know what I mean, for like as a character or whatever you want to say. I'm not exactly sure exactly. I know I'm screwing it up a little bit. But anyways, and we find out that Jeremy actually read that one, and he thought that she really killed the kids. And all this crap. And he's the one that had her, he tried to kill her, and then he put her in the car and made it look, and tried to make it look like, she tried to commit suicide. So we find out that he knew all along. But yeah. So yeah, it's really crazy. That, yeah. So we gotta decide, do we believe that she really was innocent, or do we believe that she's not innocent? Me, I kind of think she's innocent. I think that she was like doing this, to get more into the role or something like that. I can't remember, because one of her friends were telling her to do this. And yeah, so all this stuff goes down. I mean, oh my gosh, you guys. but she never tells Jeremy. She's like, why put him through this and all this crap, you know? I'm like, oh my God, girl, you just found out that most likely he killed his wife? I mean, that he knew all along about this going on? You know? I mean, really? Like, if you found out that this guy was actually lying to you, and he read the manuscript, and he was acting like it was the first time he read this manuscript, and that he didn't know about it and all this stuff. Yeah, just really crazy. Like, I would have, like, left him, and I would have turned him into the cops. That's what I didn't like. But anyways, that's basically the gist of it. So he gets away with murdering his wife. Yeah. I know I'm screwing up a little bit some of this, but let me see if I can find this one part. It's kind of hard to read it because it's in letter thing, but she's like, I hope it's you reading this letter, who found this letter, I mean. If it isn't you, I hope it will get to you somehow, because I have a lot to say. I want to start off with an apology. I'm sure by the time you read this, she was going to leave with Cruz. Anyway, she's like, I'd have left in the middle of the night with Crew. The thought of leaving you alone in... Thought of you leaving you alone. No, we share so many memories together. Makes me ache for you. We had such a good life with our children, with each other. But we're something. I cannot read that word. We should have known our heartache wouldn't end with Harper's death. So that was the first one that died, Harper. No, wait a minute. No, Chasen, that's the first one that died. She's the one that had the peanut allergy, was allergic to peanuts. Harper was the one that she supposedly drowned, whatever you want to say. Okay, where were we? Okay, here we go. It says, we were in Manhattan having dinner with my editor, Amanda. You were wearing that gray suit I love, the one your mother brought you for Christmas. My first novel had just released, and I signed the new 2-book deal with Panem, something like that, which is why we're at the dinner. I was discussing my next novel with Amanda. I don't know if you turned this part of the conversation out. Tune this part of the conversation out, but I'm guessing you did because writer talk always bored you. I was expressing my concern to Amanda because I wasn't sure which angle to take with the new book. Should I write something completely different, or should I stick to the same formula for writing from the villain's point of view that made my first novel so successful? She suggests I stick to the same formula, but she also wanted me to take even more risks with the second book. So that's what's going on. So she's saying that that's what she was doing, so she really didn't, kill that she really didn't kill Harper and all that. That it was all fake, all this stuff. But he thought that she really did, so that's why he tried to kill her. And then he actually did kill her later on. But yeah. Now, how would you, what would you do in that scenario, you know? I would have told the guy, you know what? Bye. I know she's pregnant with this kid, but yeah. I think she should be in jail, just like if this was a real book. I think she would be in jail for accessory, because she helped him kill that woman, because she might have been, what was I going to say? Oh, she might have been faking how serious she was, but she was still weak. She still was hurt. So yeah. So, she had no way of, getting out of there. She was dead, So anyways, that's it. I know I totally butchered some of this, and I'm sorry, but me, I have trouble comprehending a lot of things. So some of that I got a little confused, but for the most part, I said the right stuff. But yeah. I still gave it 4 stars because I enjoyed the writing, and and I liked the plot. I just didn't like the ending, and I didn't like the characters very much. And I told Ashley, because me and Ashley were reading this together, and I told Ashley, he just seems too good to be true, this Jeremy guy. That's right. But I'm going to let you guys go. Let me know what you guys think. And let me know if you have any other books by Colleen Hoover, if you've read any by her that you think I would like better than Verity. Okay. If you guys like this video, thumbs up. Hit subscribe. And remember to hit that bell icon so you'll know when a video like this is up for your viewing pleasure. I love you guys very much as a friend, and I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will talk to you guys all later.